Conditional probability, the notation probability that F occur given that E occur first is read the probability of event F given event E. If the probability that the event F occurs given that the event E has occurred, then conditional probability rule, if E and F are any true event, then the probability of F given E is given by probability of obtain the intersection between E and F divided by the probability of E. In other words, let's use the procedure, the general procedure to obtain probability. Let's count. Probability of F given E, our new sample space will be the condition E. Given E, then given this new sample space, we need to count our sample space. For that reason, the denominator should be the number of outcomes in my new sample space, which is E, the condition. And what should be in the numerator? The intersection of all outcomes that actually fulfill both conditions, E and F. Suppose that this is my sample space. Suppose that this is the event E and this is the event F. Given that the result was in E in this event, given this event, this will be my new sample space, E. What is the probability to get F? The only way that given E, we are restricted to our condition E, what is the probability that is F? We need to count all outcomes that are here, but the outcome that could be in E and F simultaneously are this. Then we need to count this and divide it by the total. That is the idea of this formula. The probability of the event F occur given the occurrence of the event E is found by dividing the probability of E and F by the probability of E, or by dividing the number of outcomes in E and F by the number of outcomes in E. Let's do one example. A survey was conducted by a Gallup organization in May 8 to 11, 2008. In which 1,017 adults Americans were asked, which of the following statement comes closest to your belief about God? You believe in God. You don't believe in God, but you believe in a universal spirit of higher power. Or the third one, you don't believe in either. The result of the survey by region of the country are given in the table on the next slide. When they state by region, they collect from each person that participate in this survey two information. What is the selection of which of these three statements is closest to their belief, and where is the region where they live? Two information. Then we can classify this data in two different ways, according the belief and according the region. That is the origin of the two-way table. How can we construct this two-way table in this way? In total, we have 1,017 people that participate in this survey. Then we classify all of these 1,017 according simultaneously region and belief. We can do it in two ways. Then if we sum all persons that believe in God, all region, we have 787. And the people that believe in universal spirit is 167 and don't believe in God, 63. When we sum all of these people, we obtain 1,017 in total. However, we can sum all people that live in the East, where 255, live in the Midwest, 254, and live in the South, 254, and live in West, 254. Actually, we select from all regions the same number of people, because actually we are interested in the belief of all of the people. I like this two-way table and are very useful. From these two-way table, we can ask a lot of questions in probability, a lot of questions. For sure, in the midterm, you will have one problem similar to this. But what is the probability that the randomly selected adult American who live in the East believe in God? I am going to ask you one question. What kind of probability is this? It's a compound event, but what is the connection between these two events? We can connect these two events with or, we can connect these two events with and, or we can connect these two events by a conditional slide. Then what I would repeat, what is the probability that a randomly selected adult American who live in the East believe in God? Actually, this is a conditional probability. What is the condition? Can you guess which one is the condition here? The condition is who live in the East. What is the probability that believe in God? Then, given the condition, we need to write this in this way. What is the probability that one person that lives in the East, that is the condition, that is my new sample space, believe in God? That is my first question. My second question, what is the probability that the randomly selected adult American who believe in God live in the East? The same question, what kind of compound event is this? What is the connection? And, or conditional? Obvious is conditional. What is the condition? Who believe in God. What is the probability? That is my new sample space. All people who believe in God. That is the condition. Then given this condition, given this new sample space, what is the probability that live in the East? Then how can we write this question? My condition is who believe in God. Probability that live in the East. That is my second question. Let's answer these two questions. First question, probability that believe in God given a new sample space live in the East. My new sample space is all people that live in the East are all of this. The total is 255. Then that is my new sample space. Then given this set, what is the probability from this set to select one that believe in God? Obvious should be 204 out of 255. Then that is my first answer. We need to count all people that believe in God and live in the East simultaneously. This is the set of all people that believe in God. The intersection between this set, all people that believe in God, and this other set, all people that live in the East, is 204. That is the numerator, 204. All people that live in the East is my new sample space. 204 divided by 255. That is equal 80%. Then the probability that person that live in the East, in this region, believe in God is 80%. Another way to interpret this is 80% of people that live in the East believe in God. The second question is, what is the probability to select a person that lives in the East given that believe in God? My new sample space is this. All people that believe in God. All people that believe in God are this. And the total is this. Then given this new sample space, what is the probability that these people live in the East? Then the people that live in the East are 204. That is the intersection between this set and the set of all people that believe in God. Then if we apply the formula, we need to count all people that are simultaneously in both sets, believe in God and live in the East, which is 204, divided by my new sample space, which is my condition. Then that is equal 26%. If we have a person that believes in God, the probability that this person live in the East is 26% of the cases. Or in other words, 26% of all people that believe in God in the United States live in the East. Another way to interpret this number.